afternoon. So we continue journals. Okay, so you know how to get your data from thesis, from your works, and how to write your journal papers. Okay, so and then you know how to make your journal looks attractive. Okay, my suggestion is please make sure that your graph, your figure, your image, and so on is self-explained. So editor will love to see that. So you increase your chance to be published in those journal. Okay, so and then for publish a journal, your paper in a journal, the step is like this. So first you need to do submission. Okay, submission. So okay, it's depend on journal. Some journals allow you to send just MS Word without any formatting. Okay, some submission ask you to do in format. So mean you need to download the template. Okay, do write your paper based on the template. Okay, normally for Q1 or Q2 journal, so it is okay for you to write in Word. So and then after your article being accepted, so they will transfer your article to the uh, publishing editor. So that we call it a font typesetting editor, and typesetting editor will format for you. And if he found that he has difficulty about your paper, they will ask you to give another format or another data, another document for the typesetting. Okay, that is Q1, Q2. But for common Scopus journal, so maybe you need to write based on the template here. So okay, please download the template. Try to follow all the templates. Okay. So and then if you submit it, okay, so it go to editor. Okay, so it go to editor. So please make sure that everything is good and you manage to attract attention uh uh but attention editor's attention, because editor have a very uh, superior power to determine whether your paper is good for that journal or not, because paper could easily reject your submission by any reason. You cannot counter back the editor. Some of the not so serious reason is maybe he says that okay, your journal is out of scope, so uh, we are sorry, so we cannot accept your paper. So within maybe 1 hour or 1 day, your paper being rejected, something like that. Or he will say that okay, because we have a lot of submission, so I suggest you to submit to another journal. So then I reject your paper, something like that. Okay, so because he found that maybe your result is not too wonderful, so it's waste his time for this for process your result. So that's why I say one of the method to get attraction from the editor is try to produce a good figure, a novel figure, a very nice color figure maybe, and so on and so forth. So that is the quick look of editor. So if editor okay, mean accept it. Okay, if this accepted for editor, accepted, so editor will give your paper to reviewer. Okay. And then reviewer again will say whether it is reject or accepted. So when it is accepted, so there are two there are three stage of accepted. One is accepted as it is. Okay, if everything is okay, so the examiner, the reviewer agree with all your discussion and so on. So you are accepted as it is. So mean there is no more revision. So another one is minor revision. Okay, maybe you need to change a little bit. And another one is major revision. So it's depend on how many questions you get from the reviewer. So and then after, okay, accepted as it is, so you will go for the typesetting. So means your paper are ready to publish. Okay. So accepted time is unpredictable. Sometimes it is fast, sometimes maybe it takes years, 6 months or 9 months and so on. Okay. So and then if you have after, okay, if you have revision, if you have uh, if you need to do your revision, whether it is minor or major, so you need to answer all that question. So it is good for you to create a table. Okay, for example, so you create a table like you're answering your Viva. Next week we will discuss about Viva. So you create a table. So you just say, so this is might be the question. Okay. So what is the question? So please change this one. Okay, you just copy from the reviewer question, and then you answer that one. And then might be you give some notes here. You say that okay, changes has been made in page what, in figure number what, in where paragraph and what paragraph and so on and so forth. Something like that. Okay, you may answer all that question. Okay, in revise your journal, your paper, it's depend on you whether you agree with the reviewer or you want to stick with your own idea. You may rebuttal your their question. Actually, it is okay. I have experience for both. Certain, if the question is acceptable, it's okay. You just say okay, thank you very much for that one. Okay, I changed this one, and so on so forth. Okay, but sometimes reviewer ask to add more result. Okay, for example, you need to do SEM for this one and then focus on this area and so on. And then I ask my student to say, okay, SEM is good for this one, but in this paper, our objective is to get this. It is okay just to use the optical microscope and so on and so forth. So the SEM it might be good, but I will use it for our next investigation, not now. So, and then you start to, as I said, you need to have something about art to telling people something. And then why not you just ask, okay, so I hope this uh, this work can be accepted without the SEM result, and give your reason why and blah, and try to write something else. For example, so in this paper we don't have a details result from SEM, but we propose this and this as a novel idea for this research, something like that. You could rebuttal your idea, to the you could rebuttal the idea of reviewer. Okay. So after you prepare the table and so on, you need to submit it again. Okay. Normally, you will use online submission page. Okay. So you will click your name. So they will say that okay, you need to resubmission. So and then you click resubmission button. So you upload your second revised paper, and then that paper will go to editor again. So it will go to editor again. So editor will check all your preparation whether it is good or not, and then they will give to one of the reviewer. So and then the reviewer will read everything, and if it is okay, so your paper will be accepted. So you will get the accepted letter. And then if the reviewer is still not satisfied, so maybe so it will give you another revision, mean minor revision, or the reviewer says that okay, I reject your paper, something like that. So that is the flow. So means that you have no right to say why you reject my paper. So because the review says that maybe you don't supply the SEM result, so we reject your paper, something like that. So it is quite no, not gambling, but they have right to do that. That's why I said you need to start to publish your paper at the first or second semester in your study period, because you don't know where when your paper being accepted. Okay, Mustafa.
Yes, doctor. Doctor, I have a question, please, regarding the reviewer. So
Okay.
that means the reviewer has not the access to reject at all, only the editor. Am I right?
Yes, but editor will do the result, do the decision based on the reviewer comment. Because if you have experience review other papers, so you have two columns actually. One is your comment to editor only, and your comment to author. So maybe the reviewer say to the editor, okay, this paper you can reject it because blah 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 blah, and that comment is not appear in your account. So we don't know, because the idea is editor will get information from the reviewer, and editor will make decision about it. Okay.
Okay, doctor, but my question actually,
Okay.
if the editor say accept, okay, but
Okay.
the reviewer said it's not accept at all. I mean, it's not reject at all, but there is a review. I mean, revision. Am I right? So for editor can reject it at all, but for the reviewer cannot reject it, but you have to revision. I mean, is that right?
Yes, something like that. Yeah, something like that. It's depend on the rules of that journal. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So means that, okay, the process is long. So okay, so it's depend on the journal actually. The process is long. That's why we ask you, we advise you to start to submit your paper in the first semester. Okay, because you don't know which paper will be accepted. Okay. Okay, is that okay? Any comments?
It's okay, doctor.
Okay. So now, okay, I think I would like to stop here. Next week I will continue about the Viva, but I want to discuss about this one. Okay. Okay. Jangan keluar dulu. Okay. Okay, Ziad, what?
Doctor, I have a question.
Okay.
If I publish a review paper or article paper,
Okay.
then my supervisor is not satisfied with my job, and we have to change. Does this paper consider as a requirement for me, or I have to publish another one?
Uh Normally we we hope that you have a good relationship with your supervisor. So everything that you need to publish, actually you need to get permission of your supervisor, because you put your supervisor's name on the paper,
Yeah.
and maybe the research is belong to your supervisor. Your supervisor do that, okay, allow you to use his machine and so on and so forth, and might be that material and so on is come from UTM money. So means that
Yeah.
by right you need to have permission from your supervisor.
What?
Means
What? Yeah.
okay,
Continue.
okay. So means that it is very rare if you write paper which is not aligned with your supervisor's attention and supervisor intention. Okay, can you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, if that happen, for example, so if that happen, so from the rules of UTM, maybe we could count that as your paper in your study. But your supervisor still have right to not allow you to do viva, because viva means the evaluation of your thesis. So maybe your supervisor says that okay, you publish paper, it's okay, you fulfill the requirement for viva, but your preparation, your thesis is not completed. Okay, something like that. So because it is very weird when you have a different thought of a supervisor. Okay, it's lead you with another problem, I think.
Doctor, what I mean, for example,
Okay,
as you said, you have to publish your paper as fast as you can, and
okay,
you use your main objective, and
okay,
there is no problem with the supervisor, with me, with the first objective. But this objective doesn't lead to the second and third objective, sorry, and we face a problem. So we need to change the work. You get it?
okay, okay. I think it's okay. I think if I being called and need to judge that situation, I think it's okay. Once your paper is accepted and you really did that work, so means that it's okay. So your I still accept your publication. Whether your thesis need to be revised or you need to redo your work with a new condition and so on. So that another story.
Means I fulfill the requirement for about the publication, but I need
Yes.
to change my work and continue. That's it.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. But please be very careful. Sometimes
Yeah, I have
i-
to.
if the title is totally different, so maybe you have problem. Maybe the UTM committee will not agree with that paper, will not accept that paper is a part of your PhD work. For
Okay.
example, you submit paper for whether it is maybe it is a research article about uh, diesel engine, for example, and then your paper accepted. But suddenly in your thesis you are doing aeronautics. You are designing wing, aeroplane wing, and so on. So it is totally different. So we assume
Different
that
work, different
uh,
area.
yeah, this totally different area. So we cannot accept that paper.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we stop for the class, and then I would like to explain about next presentation, because a presentation is a part of this class. Okay, today is 15. Okay, today is 15, and next week is 22. Okay, we only have this 2 week for lecture. Okay, maybe last lecture, next week is our last lecture, so we will discuss about Viva. So and then I spent 3 weeks actually. So okay, so we assume that from 29 to from 29 or 30. I think it is 29 on Sunday. And yes, on Sunday. But next year, so I don't know whether Sunday class will go to Monday or Sunday class will go to Friday. I don't know. But the idea is for 5 January and 12 January. Okay, I will tell you later. We still have five weeks here. So this 2 week is for lecture and this 3 week is for presentation. So if your presentation can be finished within these 2 weeks, okay, we will I will give you some, some lecture to get question from you and so on and so forth, or based on your presentation, I try to top up the lecture later on. Okay. So here in your presentation here, so you need to present all your things, all three things, your Excel, so and then your proposal, and also your paper. Okay. But the way you present is actually it is I hope you could present it straightforward. Okay. What I mean by straightforward is something like this. Okay. So for presenting your Excel paper, okay, you need to show your MS Excel. Okay. You need to show, okay, how many paper you have read. Okay. And then you need to show, okay, you need to show, okay, the way you distribute the idea. Okay, the idea, how you distribute your paper. Mean what you are distribute uh the knowledge that you get from paper to what idea and so on and so forth, and try to explain only one trying to explain only one, the best knowledge that you get from your Excel. Means not from one paper, but the essence that there is, maybe you could conclude so many things, but maybe you could say that, okay, from my reading here, I just only have 30 journals, for example. So I know that, oh, this is the situation is like this and like that and so on and so forth. Okay, do you understand? Can you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, just straightforward. So please do not buying time. Say, okay, thank you very much. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, my friend. Good evening, everybody. No, don't say like that. I know that. Okay. Okay, just say, okay, this is my Excel. So I've read how many journals. Okay, the minimum is 50 to get full marks. But on the presentation day, it is okay for you to show less than 50. Okay, and then you could say, okay, I would like to distribute into this. So I think I separate it into whatever that you did. So and then from this, I get, okay, I would like to share you this knowledge. Okay, what is your knowledge? What is the idea or the the knowledge that you get while you're read that 50 journal, that 30 paper and so on. Something like that. Very straightforward. Okay, show your Excel and talk about that. Okay, and then the second one, you need to show your proposal. Okay, by right, you need to write in UTM format, and minimum 50 pages, because this is the minimum pages required by faculty for you to submit as your mini Viva report. Okay, so you are doing that, but I don't want to see all that 50 pages. Okay, what I want to know is, so what is your title? Okay, by right, you have your title. What is your objective? What is your scope? And what is your significance of study? That is the first one, the chapter one. And then for literature review, it is okay for you just to write down, just to show what is the main chapter and subchapter that you want to write. Okay, let's say, okay, I want to write about, okay, title is chapter 1. So literature review is chapter 2. So you could say that, okay, I plan to write 2.1 is blah, 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 blah. 2.2 is about this, 2.3 is about this, 2.4 is about this, and so on. So it is okay for you just to mention the subtopic of your proposal writing. So, and then chapter number 3 is about your method. So it is okay not to show me the everything that you write. Okay, you just say that, okay, 3.1, so I want to write about the what method or whatever. Okay, 3.2 is about method of analysis of what. 3.3 is for what and so on and so forth. It is okay because you will submit the detail of your proposal in the last day of the class. Okay, in the last day of this semester. Okay, just that one. Very straightforward. So and then the number 3 is your paper. Okay. I propose you to write in journal mechanical. Journal mechanical. Okay. So and then please write as review paper because you do not have any result yet. So just based on your MS Excel, Microsoft Excel, you could write review paper. Again, no need to show me the real review paper. Okay, just you just say that in this review paper, I try to write 4 big chapters, which is this, and this. Oh, okay, and then it's okay. Okay, can you get it?
Excuse me, doctor, I have a question, please.
Yes.
Regarding the paper, so
Okay.
that's mean we have to publish in our journal mechanical?
No. So this is just a training. So you just use general mechanical template, okay? Because
Okay.
you need to submit me by using general mechanical. Submit to me in general mechanical template. Whether you want to submit to general mechanical or other journal, it's depend on you.
Okay, doctor, but excuse me, regarding the general mechanical template, where can I find it, please? Can you tell me?
Okay, I will put in WhatsApp group later on.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so means that in presentation, no need to explain too much. I just want to know the structure of your works. I mean the structure of your proposal, the structure of your general mechanical, your review paper, and please show me the your Excel map because I it's something like I believe that after you read a lot of journals, so you have idea to write review paper and you have idea for your research and you have idea to propose something. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, Prof.
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
thank you.
Okay. So I think it's 12:52. So I stop here. So thank you for joining me. So next week we have class again. Okay, Ziad.
Doctor, about my condition.
Uh,
I joined the class very late, the semester, sorry, very late. So I asked it in the beginning to accept the Malaysian culture and research methodology. So I get the confirmation, confirm from the university for that. So no need to attend to fulfill the papers and Excel sheet and so on.
so if you not if you don't want to get credit for this lecture, it's okay. You
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
have exemption.
yeah, I have.
Okay, it's
But
okay.
if you don't mind, I attend the class or and the Viva and so on. Okay,
So I think it's okay.
thank you very much.
So if it means that if you don't want this credit, so it's okay. You please, it's okay for you not to submit your all the assignment.
Actually, I wanted, but I have circumstances for this semester, so I can't. I may not be able to finish the Excel and paper. So for that, I ask for the exemption.
Okay. So means that you get your master in UTM.
Yeah, I got my master in UTM and I attend
Okay.
the research methodology with you.
Okay. So I think it's okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. So any question? So if not,
No.
so we stop here. So we continue our class next week. So please be prepared. I try to get names and presenting schedule for start on 5 January. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.